Hey, welcome back, Cookin in the Kitchen. We're still here with the smart lads, the Baldy Holly Band. It's been great having you in here, man. It's fantastic. I love this music.
Thank you very much.
Very, very good stuff. Just before we finished off there, you said you were going in the studio with a gospel band, a choir, to do one of the songs. I just talked a bit about your faith, and obviously going back to gospel music at that time, there was a lot of stuff with regards to music and religion and faith. How did you get into that?
Well, I think, when I was younger, I was in a lot of trouble and things like that.
Right.
And as I got older, and I was given a Bible as a present.
Were you really?
And I started to read it, and it made so much sense, the message.
Yeah.
And I embraced it so much. That culminated in when I was in Texas, getting fully immersed in a Hispanic church.
Really?
And being officially born again,
Yeah. So do you write based on that, or is it just it's not connected to it at all?
Well, if I'm honest, I'm looking at going that way. It's a very difficult thing to do, I think, to convey your faith through popular music.
Yes.
To appeal to everybody who maybe don't have a faith, but that is a direction I would like to go in.
Well, it's the sentiment, it's the words, and it's sort of, they're expressing your love for a woman, or you're expressing your love for Jesus. So it's one of them things, isn't it? It's the words and the content, and also the emotion you get from that music. I mean, music is very emotional, I find, or it can be. It can certainly take you to a time and place. It can do many things.
Well, I think the basis of a lot of that 50s music came straight from the church.
I think so.
And most of those artists, Elvis, Buddy Holly, all of them really who you read about now, they all had their beginnings in the church.
Their roots were in the church.
Definitely.
Yeah. And I love gospel music as well. I mean, you listen to a good gospel choir, and it's awe-inspiring, isn't it?
Yep, definitely.
Brilliant stuff. Thanks for talking about that. So, fancy doing another song? Which one's this going to be?
Well, this next song's called Happy Holly. And basically, being such a huge fan of Buddy Holly, I wanted to write a song with that West Texas sound that he was so well known for.
Yeah.
So it's a kind of like a take on Peggy Sue, that sort of feel. Yep.
All right, take it away, man. Let's hear it.
2, 3, 4.
Oh, well, I love you true. I know that you love me. The way you kiss, your tenderness, it feels so real to me. Oh, well, I need you so. I will never ever let you go. Me and you, and just we two. Please never ever let me go. You and me, when we're not together, my heart aches for you. Then I see you, all the world is brighter. I love you. Well, your sweet touch can do so much. When you hold my hand, 'cause I'm your man, I just can't get enough. Play the song, my buddy Ollie. I love you. Well, your sweet touch can do so much. When you hold my hand, 'cause I'm your man, I just can't get enough. You and me, when we're not together, my heart aches for you. Then I see you, all the world is brighter. I love you. Ever let you go. 'Cause when you hold my hand, 'cause I'm your man, I just can't get enough. Oh, when you hold my hand, 'cause I'm your man, I just can't get enough.
Get in, man. I was just waiting to hear the glockenspiel coming in on there, and that would have been like the icing on the cake on it. Can you imagine? That's fantastic, that. I mean, you've really got that down to a T, like. So you've obviously analysed it quite a lot, I think.
Simple and short.
Yeah. Let's move on. Currently, you've got a video out, is that right?
Yeah, I think it had 75,000 views on the first day.
That's incredible. That's absolutely brilliant, isn't it?
When I released the single, the DJs have been playing it up and down the country, all the rock and roll clubs. It's been on loads of radio shows.
Yeah.
So,
but you shot it in an American style diner as well, didn't you?
we did. We shot it in Ed's Diner over the Metro Centre.
Yeah, that's
with a little bit
fantastic.
Croatian.
Did you? Did he give you some burgers while you were there?
Yeah. Oh, we're not allowed to disclose that, I think.
Well, I'll tell you what, we're just going to show a small snippet of it and then you can tell us about that song.
Brilliant.
Take a little look at this.
Why did you lie to me that way? Well, I needed you and afraid that you felt the same way. Why did you lie to me that way? Well, I needed you and afraid that you felt the same way. The most beautiful girl that I'd ever seen, but I was blind, lost in a dream. And maybe someday, when you're far away, you look back and see what you meant to me. Until that time, well, I'll keep waiting for you.
Well, I love that. I mean, the outfits, the dresses, the sound, everything's like spot on. It's really good. Good cast and crew. How did you get the girls together?
They're just a few local girls from the scene, you know, who go to all the rock and roll clubs and things.
Yeah. Now, I'd love to pick up on that because since I've sort of been knocking around that sort of area and sort of seeing bands, I didn't realise how popular 50s music was again. I mean, good
scene.
Brighton, down in Brighton and places like that, as a whole, people have the cars, they have the outfits, you know, and it's quite popular. It seems all the festivals are so well attended.
Yep. Well, I mean, we're playing Hemsby, we're playing the Americana International Festival, several other ones, and I mean, the Americana International, you get like 70 to 80,000 people there.
That's
it's just,
great, isn't it?
I mean, it's still huge. I think people say, oh, it's making a comeback, but I don't think 50s music's ever went away.
When you did this video, obviously you wrote that song, and you know, how did you go about setting out doing that with the concept of the video? Was it the song come first, or?
The people who are associated with that scene, they tend to do certain dances, and I had wanted to write a song that would appeal to the strollers, so the girls could stroll, which they do in the video as you've seen.
Yeah.
So I wrote that with that in mind, like a classic, like a heartfelt ballad.
Yeah, brilliant. So that's out and that's available for people to see, and obviously you've had some good viewings already.
Yep.
Love to do another song if you fancy. Which one's this one?
Well, I've actually, on the back of come back from Texas and experiencing so much of the country feel, I've wrote this, and this is coming out on our upcoming EP.
Brilliant.
So I've wrote it specifically for the show.
Excellent. Oh, so is this the first time of airing?
It is, it certainly is.
Oh, come on. Debut release, here we go, on Cookin in the Kitchen. Take it away when you're ready.
2, 3, 4.
Go on your way, and I'll be forgotten. Dream of brighter days. The hard times are stopping. I gave you all I could. Tried to be a man, but I was no good. Our union was down. I spent most every night drinking and drugging hard, staying out till light, breaking other girls' hearts. So go on your way, and I'll be forgotten. Dream of brighter days. Our times are stopping.